Hey everyone, Lee Speed here. Now you probably noticed that it's the UU intro, but it was a bit modified. There was a couple of additions, and there was some stuff I took out. Obviously, I think I took out. Well, I don't remember what I know. I took out Celebi because Celebi is now overused, so I will no longer be using a Celebi in my UU matches. So instead, I have a couple of new additions. Actually, one of them is Cresselia. I know you're gonna hate me for this, but you know, I've decided I'm just going to put my hatred for it aside and use it eventually. Because now that it's not in RU, you know, people will be at least happy about that. So, anyways, this is a modified version of the previous UU team that I used. And basically it has a couple of different stuff working around. And first off, yeah, my opponent is Skyarrowable, I believe. I believe that's his username, I guess. So he's going to lead with Weavile, and I'm going to lead with my Rotom H, a Pokemon that I haven't used in quite a while. So I'm going to go right for the Overheat, not to overpredict, because, you know, well, even if I went for Volt Switch, it wouldn't have mattered. I mean, I didn't want to go for Trick either, just on the off chance that he went to something else. So he goes to Gastrodon, which, by the way, is now overused because of the new Smogon stats and stuff like that. The new tiers placed him in overuse. So this match took place way before that happened. So I'm gonna go to Roserade on the Toxic. Then I'm gonna scare it out, and I'm gonna go for the Spikes because, you know, Spikes are gonna be useful just in case, like this Weavile, for example, has a Focus Sash. I can break it if I have to. So I'm gonna switch to my I'm gonna go back to Rotom. He's gonna go for the Ice Shard, try to pick off my Roserade right off the bat. Not gonna work. And right here, I know he's going to go for the freaking Gastro Switch. So I'm going to go for the Trick. And this is probably, you know, it's probably the best feeling in the world, just being able to cripple something like this. So he gets a Scarf. I get lefties. So Rotom's going to get lefties at the end of every turn now. And he's going to be stuck on one move. So, or Gastro's going to be stuck on one move. So I'm going to go to Registeel to take just about any hit. But he makes the good play and goes for the Earth Power. I guess he knew that I would either go into that or Roserade. I should have went to Roserade, but I wanted to get my Stealth Rocks up, and that's why I took the risk in the first place. So, yeah, in comes this Nidoking, which I'm not too threatened about at the moment, because I do have the Rotom to pretty much take any of its hits, because Rotom's typing pretty much makes him... He resists almost every one of Nidoking's attacks, barring Sludge Wave, which isn't common, but, you know, it's there, so why not? Anyways, I come in on the Flamethrower. He knew I would probably switch, which is why, you know, he just went for Flamethrower, not Earth Power, just in case I would switch. He could hit Roserade or Rotom. But in comes Gastro. I go for the Hidden Power Ice. I had a feeling he would switch, but on the off chance he doesn't, Hidden Power Ice would be super effective on Nidoking anyways. I don't have to worry about the special attack drop. So, yeah, I'm going to go back to Roserade. You know, just like, Roserade trolls this thing all day, pretty much. But there's something funny about that. I don't know. Like, I'll point something out in particular when we get to it. But he gets the burn on the skull, which doesn't matter that much. But I'm gonna go to Milotic just to pretty much take anything from this Gastro, because yeah, he's stuck on one move now, and he's pretty much set up bait for my Milotic. So I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam. I could have went for Toxic, but I thought maybe he would go to... Well, actually, I don't know why I would think that. I was going to say I was predicting him to go into Nidoking to take the Toxic, because, you know, Toxic would be pretty obvious to put on a wall, right? But he goes to Hitmontop just, you know, just to take any of my hits anyway, so it doesn't matter. But now I go for Toxic, thinking, well, if he's not going to switch into Nidoking now, he's probably not going to do it now. So, and he wants to spin away the Spikes and Stealth Rocks, so there goes that hard work, but I can just set him up later anyways if I have to, so. And plus, since I poisoned this Since I Toxic poisoned this Hitmontop, he's not going to want to stay around for long, and Milotic can just stall him out as well. Milotic's going to be pretty much a boss in this battle, and everyone knows how annoying it can be, so I'm going to go for the Ice Beam. The reason wasn't going for Skull was on the off chance he just went in the Gastrodon. I mean, you know, the free special attack raise is something I don't want him getting, even if he is locked in one move, because then I'll have to risk taking a boosted hit. So, yeah. I go for the Skull, knowing that he's probably not going to go to Gastro now, and I'm going to pretty much go for the Recover just to, you know, just to try to Life Orb stall this thing out, because I know it's kind of risky to do that, because if he gets a critical hit on one of his Night Slashes, then, you know, Milotic might get in KO range for something else. But, I don't know, I want to try to get full health. Actually, right here, I think I go for the Ice Beam, wanting to finish him off, but he gets the crit, so yeah, that was kind of unlucky on my part. The timing was quite off, so yeah, that was pretty much as random as it gets. So, it goes Nidoking again. I'm going to go back into my Rotom H being my safest switch at this point in time, and he's going to go for the Thunderbolt, not wanting to overpredict. So, it's, you know, Rotom's just a really safe switch. He's very useful on this team, like you'll see later on. And maybe some later matches, I'm not sure. We'll have to see. But I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Ice. Doesn't do all that much because, you know, it's unstab and everything. But I wanted to not miss Overheat, and in case he went to Gastro again, I can hit him for neutral. So right here, I'm thinking, you know what, he's probably not going to switch now, so I'm just going to go right for the Overheat, and I know that will KO because of the damage the Hidden Power Ice did. And since Overheat with Stab is more powerful than the super effective Hidden Power Ice, bam, he's gone. So here I am going to switch out again and go to my Milotic, and he's going to go for the Earth Power. Now, this is going to be funny because he has a Choice Scarf, right? And I'm running a bulky Milotic. Now, I'm still faster, or she's still faster, so I'm going to go for the Recover. And pretty much, I'm going to speed this part up because basically what I'm trying to do is recover her up to full health, get off a Toxic on this Gastro, and then try to take out Gastro with Milotic having a lot of HP left for whatever else he may want to try to bring in. So, yeah. Yay for stalling, you know. Luckily, you can speed those part up in the editing because otherwise, no one would want to watch that. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to break the stall right there, and I'm going to switch to my Azelf because, you know, he's just going to keep going for Earth Power, right? And I'm thinking, okay, now's the time because I'm pretty much going to put him in a position where he'll have to switch out or lose Gastro. And he's going to go to his Empoleon to take any of my hits. And technically, he can. But I'm going to go for the U-turn, predicting something. Or if he did stay in, I could just get a free switch in anyways. Now, here is something cool that I kind of do. I go for the Earthquake, and you're thinking, what? Wait, no Earth Power? What is this bullshit? Yeah, this is obviously not the same Nidoking set that I used in my other battles. This is actually mixed Hone Claws, which I don't get to show in this battle, but it's actually pretty good if you know how to use it. It pretty much runs Earthquake, and it runs Blizzard and Thunder with Hone Claws raising your attack. You know, it boosts your Earthquake, but it also raises the accuracy of Thunder and Blizzard, so they'll hit more often. And plus you have Sheer Force, so they get a boost, so it'll do a lot of damage. And it's a great mixed attacker as well, and you can easily set up on stuff like Chansey, because they can't do much. They can do Seismic Toss, but that's not going to be too much. So, anyways, he brings in Mamoswine. He takes out my Rotom H, I believe, and then I go to Registeel, and I didn't see Life Up Recall, so I was thinking he was choiced in some way. So I'm thinking he's probably like Choice Banded or Scarfed. Maybe Scarred, maybe Banded. I'm not sure. I mean, can't really tell because Registeel resists it anyways. Unless the damage was really significant to the point where it's like, oh wow, that is definitely Banded, but I couldn't tell, so he's gonna get a critical hit just to spite me, even though that didn't matter at all. Or maybe it did matter. You tell me. I'm just kidding. It didn't matter at all. I go to Azelf. I'm going to go for the U-turn again. And before comments relating to Wild Chase and how I might be, you know, resembling him in that regard, I guess. That's like the stereotypical comment about Wild Chase, I guess. But I'm going to U-turn into Akiza. And he's got this Hitmontop and Gastrodon. Both are walled by Rose Raid, so yeah, they cannot do anything to her. So, wow, I said that kind of weird. They can't do anything to her. Okay, whatever. I go for the Leech Seed just to get some Leech Seed recovery, Black Sludge recovery, and toxic damage on Hitmontop. So, yeah, literally, she just drains the health out of everything, pretty much, that doesn't resist. And even if they do, you know, Leech Seed's gonna hit almost everything but grass types. But, you know, that's whatever. So, I've been thinking about putting Sludge Bomb on this set, but I don't know. Like, so far, Hidden Power Fire has been working pretty good for me, actually. I don't know. Sludge Bomb does seem to work better in the long run, but I don't know. Like, for what it's been doing lately, it's not doing too bad. So, He's going to bring in Gastro, and it's going to die to the Giga Drain. So that's going to be pretty much the end of the game. Pretty interesting game, actually, because I believe this is the first match that I'm showcasing this modified UU team. So this is the first time you're seeing, you know, Rotom in a long time, Azelf, Nidoking with a different set that isn't purely special and all that stuff. And I'm using Milotic again. So there's quite a few changes, and yeah, if you guys like this video, hit the thumbs up button if you want. Share it with your friends, I guess. I don't know, lead them to this video. I don't know what the hell I was trying to say right there, but yeah, show them this video. I guess leave me your feedback on the team. Like, do you think it's a good team? Do you think it sucks or whatever? And you know, I'm always up for modifying it like later on, but for now I'll probably just stick with the lineup I have here because it's been working out alright. So yeah, I'll see you guys in another video upload sometime. So yeah, peace out, guys.